risky move. And it's Davis finishing it off.
Terrific physicality from Davis on the offensive glass, creating another opportunity and scoring.
Now here's Anderson. Last game we saw him score 14. Launches a three. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Defeated by the Pelicans in their last game, they'll try to put that one behind them.
Painful to watch, guys. You could see the frustrations mounting, unable to get into any kind of a rhythm whatsoever.
I thought they were outworked and outplayed in just about every phase of the game. Maybe that's one of those situations where you say, hey, let's move on.
And it's Anderson with the ball for Minnesota.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer on the floor. Scores it at a high clip. He can play big inside and play big outside. Does everything on the floor with a passion, with a joy, and with a flair.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Inside, Davis. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Davis has got his second bucket tonight.
Well, the more repetition he gets, the more floor awareness you develop. D'Angelo Russell showing a desire to get his teammates involved.
Now here's Conley. And stolen by Russell. Nice break, the Lakers. And the dunk by Vanderbilt.
Showing improvement on the defensive end. D'Angelo Russell using his speed to get after steals.
Down low. And now the fast break. Hachimura with the ball. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Vanderbilt misses.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
First quarter of basketball, just over 2.5 minutes play. Doesn't get it to drop for him. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. Out to Conley. Pass to Gobert. A three from Anderson. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Michael Conley. That's his first foul. With the bulk of the regular season gone, every game counts now. Great teams jockeying for position, looking for those higher seeds.
And Kevin, all that really matters, though, is securing your spot in the postseason. High seeds are nice, but they alone don't decide who's going to make it to the final.
Here's Davis. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
They're really mucking things up for the opposition, racking up steal after steal, just not letting them develop any kind of offensive rhythm.
Yeah, they've also been alert and active on the defensive end, creating turnovers and turning those into points on the offensive end.
It's Davis on the wing.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's his second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
And with the struggles AD has had to stay healthy, and you wonder, though, if the team's going to focus on having him be at his best for that postseason run and try to manage the wear and tear.
Now here's Rivers. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. To the paint. Wants to get it to Reed, and does. Prince misses. Los Angeles leading by 8. Offensive rebound. Davis. And the layup falls. Davis has got 10 points in the game.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently. Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Prince. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. There's the triple. Connects from three-point range.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Pass to Noel. And that time, also a missed shot.
Boy, surprised he missed that. The defense just good enough to prevent that bucket.
Davis with the bucket.
Yeah, they're rolling right now. That lead continues to grow.
And one of the things that's helped that is they're getting it done on both ends. Terrific focus on offense, and they're locked in defensively.
Anthony Davis firing on all cylinders for Los Angeles. Between his points and his rebounds, he was a star for him in that.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary.
And we return to the second quarter, and no Latina. Specialized jerseys on display. Welcome back, everyone. And for the Lakers, this has been the game they wanted to have.
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
I'll tell you, that willingness to make the extra pass, that is what creates good looks. It also forces the defense to scramble.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Aldridge. David?
Thanks very much. The Lakers are, of course, one of the league's storied franchises. And Magic Johnson was asked recently if they have the best all-time collection of players. He says it's not even close. Outside of Bill, we have all the dominant closers. Kobe, Jerry, LeBron now, Worthy. Come on now, it's just too many Lakers. Kevin, back to you.
He's got a point, David, and we thank you for your report.
Guys, you have to remember when thinking and talking about the Minnesota Timberwolves, it's an organization that is still so young.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Sinks the three-pointer.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
And so the ball's out of bounds. Vanderbilt touched it last. The Lakers on D. 19-point lead, which is the largest margin in the game. And there it is for him. You know, basketball historians will remember that the Minneapolis Lakers, Doris, won 5 titles before relocating to Los Angeles in 1960.
And I think the current crop of T-Wolves fans, Kevin, see this as a completely different franchise from that historic team. In their minds, they haven't won a championship yet, and that fact should really motivate this current roster to get one for this group.
Conley with it. He's picked up by Russell. Anderson outside. Timberwolves passing it around.
Out of bounds.
And out of bounds is the... Lakers gain possession. The Lakers with the ball. This their first chance to take a look at the Timberwolves this season.
And they'll be seeing each other 4 times this year. This is the first meeting, looking for a good start in the series.
I think each team obviously will be looking to dictate the tempo and set the tone early.
Here's Conley. Can't cash in from close range. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Vanderbilt. Davis has the open look. Goes back up. Trying to find Vanderbilt. Gets it to him. And Kyle Anderson gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. First team foul.
And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. And a wide open look for Hachimura. And again, the Lakers no good. Timberwolves trail by 17. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Edwards got 5 points so far. To the inside. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. And that's now 7 points for Anthony Edwards.
That's his first personal foul.
1:43 left now here in the second. Pass to Russell. To stop the drought. The rebound by Prince. It's the Timberwolves now. A 12-point game.
Many teams could use a multi-position defender like Taurean Prince.
Well, defensively, you know that Taurean is going to play with great effort night after night. He does an incredible job contesting shots, fighting through screens, and offensively, obviously, his value comes as a spot-up shooter.
Outside, Davis. Back to Vanderbilt. Outside, Davis. Minnesota with the rebound.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Edwards, that's good.
Edwards, such an explosive scorer. You don't want to concede that three-point shot. Boy, that's going to make him feel good.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles.
Welcome to the floor, the legendary, fantastic Laker girl. All right, time to cheer on your Laker girls dance team. Let's go.
Up top, Russell. 17 points in his last outing. And it's Beasley in the corner to end the cold streak. Hands it from downtown. Beasley's got 5 now.
This is Beasley's game, right? The ability to know when to shoot it off the catch.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game. Back to Prince. From inside. Tried to bank it in, but he misses. Russell with it. Pass to Davis. 1 second left. Snatched away. And so it's Los Angeles enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. They've been playing some ferocious defense. Right back after this break. And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. Greg, you look at a player putting up big numbers on a losing team. How do you determine if those are quality numbers, so to speak?
You know, Kevin, it's a great question because somebody's going to put up points or collect rebounds or get assists. So, you know, you look at efficiency, you look at effort, and there's no doubt that you can have winning players on losing teams.
Russell inside. Left side, Davis. Over Gobert. No good that time. Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Conley. Oh, and he blocks it off the glass. Wow. Anderson outside. No good on the triple.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Back to Russell. Shot from 12. Count that one. Russell's got his second basket of the night.
Well, this is a main strength of D'Angelo Russell. When he gets room to shoot from the mid-range, there's no hesitation.
Right, here's a classic NBA question. Who's been the best franchise in league history? Celtics or the Lakers?
Come on, Kevin. You are putting me on the spot, but I'd go with the Lakers. More superstars over the years, and I think that 2000s run with Kobe and company, that put them ahead in my estimation.
Back to Edwards. Edwards drawing the double team. 6 to shoot. Basket counts. Edwards got 12 in the game.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Pass to Russell. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And they're able to recover. Here's Davis. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Davis has got 21 in the game.
And it's been a productive night for Davis, staying so active on offense and taking every chance to score.
Gobert. For 3, Edwards. And the 3 ball is good. He's got 15.
And, you know, he's enjoyed the kind of day you expect in terms of shooting the basketball. He can bring them right back into this game. And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
Here's Anderson. Second chance shot. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
All the officials are all over that one.
Minnesota shooting their first free throws here for the night. And in this era of player movement, Greg, we're seeing guys often pick teams on fit or style of play. When they look at that, what are they looking into?
You want to have fun coming to work every day, Kevin. I mean, the money they're making, most guys are going to be set for life. But I think they recognize it's about the journey and who you have the opportunity to take that journey with.
Drains the three-pointer.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
It's Rivers on the wing. He's got 7. Anderson inside. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It goes on Mohamed Bamba.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the knee.
Both free throws good from Anderson.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, Kevin. We've heard about player tracking on the court, but now shot tracking is helping players refine their strokes. It measures not just makes or misses, but the arc and the depth and the left to right direction of shots. These systems provide instant feedback to shooters and help them find the bottom of the net. Kevin, back to you.
Sign me up. That is a fascinating story. David, thank you. Walker taking his time here. Back to Beasley. Takes a 3. It's hauled in by Noel. Timberwolves trail by 13. Bamba with the block.
Well, this is one of Bamba's big-time strengths. Send it back, Mo.
And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Now into the lineup for the Timberwolves, Rudy Gobert.
30 seconds left to play in the third. 5 on the clock. And a wide open look for Walker. That 3 off the mark. And here's Rivers. He has 7. Nailed from three-point land. Rivers has got 10 points.
Well, if you are a modern NBA shooting guard, you have got to be able to shoot with range, and Austin Rivers knocks it down.
Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Lakers ahead.
The Timberwolves, 31.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. Los Angeles leading by 10. Walker in the post. Pass to Beasley. The kick out to Brown. Now Walker. The rebound by Anderson.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Gobert with it. And finished off by Gobert.
Gobert has a thin frame, but make no mistake, he is physical and he relishes contact.
Shots good by Walker.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Pass to Beasley. Now, here's Bamba. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. That's tipped. Beasley with the steal. Here's Brown. Now Walker. Four on the clock. Here's Beasley. And the three-pointer, GA, has become a focal point of Malik Beasley's game.
Yeah, up until last season, only about half of his attempts were from beyond the arc. Now he's really zeroing in on the long ball as his primary weapon.
Doris, you know, I'm looking at these numbers for Malik Beasley. He never turns the ball over.
You're right, Kev. This is normally one of the players always amongst the best in terms of turnover percentage. And you love that about Malik. Why? Because he can score the basketball without making mistakes. The offensive game is based on efficiency.
To the middle. Here's Davis. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And really one of the most challenging covers in our game. Davis, hard to guard given how versatile he is.
He's off on the... second.
And there's a record Rudy Gobert set without much fanfare a few years ago. Most dunks in an NBA season.
That's exactly right, GA. That was back in the 2018-19 season. He threw it down 306 times. Certainly makes sense for a guy who's got that kind of length, athleticism, and a guy who spent so much time right around the cup. Hard work pays off right there. Anthony Edwards finds himself in the paint and draws contact.
And Edwards drops them both.
And they came out of the locker room after halftime with a much more physical approach than what we saw in that first half.
Pass to Hachimura. And here is Davis. Lets it go from the baseline and nails it. Davis has got 24 points.
Well, there are times where the court vision gets questioned, but Rui Hachimura, the delivery, sets up his teammate. Really well done.
Here's Anderson. And Davis sends it back. A nice shot by Anderson. Guys, a good chance for them to slow it down.
Yeah, they definitely should use some clock here.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Stolen by McDaniels. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. That one misses. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Hachimura with it. Russell feeling it out a bit. Hachimura, no good. Timberwolves trailed by 8. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Russell. Anderson can't get it to go. And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Pocket 6. And Hachimura in the corner. Gets the three-pointer to fall. And the Lakers lead by 11.
And we'll just watch the clock wind down, guys, in what will turn out to be a win here for the Lakers.
Great, generous ball movement tonight. A thing of beauty.
Yeah, a remarkable team effort. They got everyone involved.
And so now, on the year, they'll have 35 wins to their credit.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Davis.
And the way he rebounded surely was a spark for the team as he was securing everything that came off the iron.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Master Russell. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Hachimura, no good. Here's Noel. And he takes the feed in stride and slams it home.
Well, the coaching staff loves seeing this kind of playmaking from Austin Rivers, the willingness to share the basketball.
Now, here is Russell. Outside, Walker.
Jalen Noel. His fourth personal foul. The fourth team foul.
So the first one drops, and that will push the lead to double digits. Vanderbilt hits them both.
Well, this trip to the line should seal the deal. Amazing job.
So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. A confident.
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight, our analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Ali LaForce.
And I'll tell you what a surprising result. Losing to an underdog is one thing, but getting blown out is quite another.
I think they just got caught completely by surprise, and they never managed to fully recover.
Here's Curry, following the score by Milwaukee.
Just an unselfish play from Curry, always ready to move the ball and his body to help an open shooter. And to the surprise of absolutely no one, Steph Curry set the record for most threes made in NBA history during the 21-22 season. Yeah, the keep it simple method. Good decision to use the bounce pass just to get it there.
Thompson left side. It doesn't go for him. The Bucks go the other way with it. And Stephen set that record against the Knicks, Richard.
Yeah, with Ray Allen in attendance to watch as he passed him on the lid. You can tell it meant a lot to Steph. Maybe the greatest shooter, not maybe, the greatest shooter the game has ever seen.
So it's the Warriors now. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. And he lobs it up to the rim. It's stolen by Holiday. Antetokounmpo inside. And Giannis with the dunk.
I mean, the versatility of Middleton. Not just a scorer, also a solid passer and distributor.
Back to Curry. Wiggins right side. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. For the finish. And that one goes in as he's fouled. It'll be 3 points if he converts the free throw. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for the Bucks.
And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
That may be not the highest percentage of looks right there, but look, you can't argue with results, I guess.
Here's Lopez.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Right about that. Seems like they haven't missed.
Outside Curry. Over Holiday. Milwaukee with the rebound. Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history. Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
They got off to such a hot start, and that can keep you energized throughout the whole game.
It's Wiggins on the wing. And the three off target. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Yeah, they haven't appeared in a rush at all. They are just playing to their strengths and building this lead out well.
Here's Thompson. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. The kick out to Poole. Back to Green. And stolen by Antetokounmpo. Going inside. And he banks in the layup. Antetokounmpo's got 15.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. On the sidelines, Allie LaForce.
Hey, they had their chances, but they struggled from the line. It's so hard to win that way on someone else's floor.
Hey, knocking down free throws in a hostile environment is really about the battle of the mind.
Okogie's shot is off. Perhaps the best trait of Giannis, his loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was. Everybody knows Giannis is elite, but just in case you have any doubt, he's got a trophy case you need almost the whole team to lift.
Antetokounmpo with it. Now guarded by Booker. Shots good. By Antetokounmpo.
Boy, he is so dangerous from this area, guys. Even when Giannis is defended tightly, he powers through it.
Now here's Durant. Doing damage on offense. He's averaging about 29.5 a game. Beyond the arc. That shot is off. Now here's Antetokounmpo. Last game out, 36 points for him. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far. Well, Clark, Antetokounmpo's awards certainly do put him in some rare company.
Along with Jordan and Hakeem the Dream, B.A. I mean, Giannis is one of 3 players ever to win MVP, Finals MVP, and Defensive Player of the Year. Rarefied air indeed.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
He got it good there. I mean, that's why the shot was so far off.
And so Antetokounmpo nails both of them.
He's a nightly triple-double threat, and I think Giannis is the most unguardable player in the game.
Outside Paul. Back to Okogie. Just 5 to shoot. The Suns need to get off a shot. Durant for 3. Well, there's the shot clock violation. So they'll turn it over. Now the Bucks with it. Their first chance to take a look at the Suns this season.
We see these teams face off only twice a year. Last year, each won.
Really easy to tell that this is an important game. I mean, I don't know if the crowd will get a chance to take a breath in this one.
Outside Durant. And with more of the season behind us than ahead of us, these teams have more or less taken their final form, Grant.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, everyone's done a good job moving pieces around and figuring out what works. Now it's just about protecting your record and getting it done out there.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Give him 8 points now. And the shot goes. Antetokounmpo's got 10.
This run has been fueled by their matador defense.
Here's Booker. It's a 10-point game. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. And in the first quarter, about 3 minutes played.
You can tell the moment the pass left his hands, he knew he messed up.
And now we get a little perspective here on how the hustle game has been for Milwaukee.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end. Forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
And also their pressure defense is paying dividends tonight. Turning them over and getting out in the open floor and running.
From behind the arc.
You know, defensively, you just can't afford to give him that much room. They're fortunate that he missed that one.
And the Phoenix Suns have been a completely different team since acquiring Chris Paul. He's the leader of this team, and he helps set the tone on both ends.
Pass to Payne. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, no good! Unable to end this run. Now Allen. Hi, everyone. I'm Brian Anderson, alongside Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Our reporter is Allie LaForce.
And if you check out their upcoming schedule, it's hard to find an opponent that's going to stop this streak. I don't know that anyone's on their level right now.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down. And that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
Now Holiday. Pass to Middleton. 4-3. Drills it from deep. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
Now here's McDaniels. Here's Embiid. And terrific work on the offensive glass as he picks up the deuce.
Embiid right there to get the rebound and put it right back up. Excellent anticipation.
And that's a foul called on Jalen McDaniels. That's his first foul. Here's Middleton.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity. This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
Now here's Harden. He's been an important part of this offense, averaging around 22 points a game. McDaniels, that's good.
Boy, Harden's got such a tremendous feel for the game and sees the whole court. He's a really slick creator.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got his second basket of the game. I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Screen by Embiid. And then Embiid with the dunk.
And the slashing Embiid is impossible to match up with. Terrific at cutting off the ball after the screen.
Connaughton outside to halt the run. He drops it from range.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Pass to Embiid. And so it looks like it'll be Philadelphia ball. Here's Embiid. Last game he had 34 points. Here's Harden. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
Yeah, he was one step late that time. Boy, just a lazy cross-court pass there. You're just begging for that thing to be picked off when you throw it that far across the court.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And, you know, you're going to get those buckets, guys, when you're quick to get out on the break. Get that ball up the court as fast as you can.
And the basket by Holiday.
Boy, when he puts his head down now, Holiday is like a controlled bull heading into the ring. A lot of ferocity, but it's under control.
Now here's Harden. Harris outside. Pass to Embiid. Oh, it's blocked by Lopez.
Great timing on Lopez's part there to squat down that attempt.
Good on the shot. Connaughton's got 5 now.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Antetokounmpo. Three-pointer is up. Middleton bearing his second of 3 attempts. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Bucks.
Well, their hands resulting in plenty of steals in the early going, keeping the opposition there off balance.
But how about their scoring in transition as well? That's been a big factor to this point. Are those high tops or track shoes these guys are wearing? My goodness.
.58 seconds left now in the first quarter. And Harden, former league MVP, 3-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
Backing up that last 3 with another 3. The defense has to stop giving them so many clean looks.
Back to Harden. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
Heads-up action there. Reading the play and then beating him to the spot. Well done.
Middleton from the outside. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
They've shown so much energy right from the start, particularly on the offensive end.
Tell you what, forget about easing into the game. They came out with guns blazing.
And the call will be against James Harden. That'll be a second foul of the game.
And that's 2 fouls for him this quarter. A third would be a problem.
Pass to Middleton. And here's Holiday. Kicks it out to Middleton. Connaughton with the ball. Outside Holiday. Another one falls for Milwaukee.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
The 76ers. 9.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And quite a position here for the Bucks to be in. What do you think, guys?
Well, clearly they played well in the first period because of their selfless attitude.
Yeah, and you know, so many of their hoops came off an assist, which is a good sign of ball movement and sharing that ball.
And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Harden. And the Bucks with the possession here. 14 points, their largest margin of the game.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks, B.A. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, "I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But you've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in, guys."
He's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
Quarter number 2 and about a minute in.
And Lopez with his size is so good at just taking away space at the defensive end.
The 3-ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Milwaukee this season.
Last year, this team got the better of them in the season series, so they're looking to correct that.
And, you know, with two teams in the upper pyramid in the early going, important to establish that pecking order, especially within your conference. So this game is important.
Pass to Holiday. Stolen by Harden. For 3, Maxey. He buries it from 3. Maxey's got 5 points.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible. Started out strong from three-point land. Hit 2 in the first quarter, but he's gone dry since.
Embiid's shot is good. Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
Over the last few years, I think Harden has fine-tuned his playmaking skills. A threat for double-digit assists every night.
Out to Portis. Lets the 3 fly. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Deflected.
Defense. That is his signature card. Drew Holiday, an elite stopper on the perimeter.
Shot's good by Connaughton.
12 straight points off threes. This defense is not extending very well.
You know, they're having free reign from beyond the arc. The defense is just not there.
Here's Holiday. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. Connaughton outside. Beyond the arc. On target from range. Connaughton's got 6 points in the quarter.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
Here's Harden. Releases. Clock at 4. Pass to Embiid. It's good. Off the assist from Harden. Embiid's got 10.
They've struggled, but hey, you cannot lay it at his feet. Offensively, he's getting it done.
Boy, what a sweet touch from the mid-range from Holiday. I like seeing him capitalize from this area of the floor.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the second quarter. Out to Portis. From deep. And it's Philadelphia with the rebound. Defeated by Washington in their last game. They'll try to put that one behind them.
As they say, live by the 3, die by the 3. When you're too perimeter dependent, it's hard to maintain consistency game in and game out.
You know, I think the lack of success from the perimeter really did them in. They just couldn't get it going from there.
Outside Holiday. Three-pointer. Good efficiency. He's drained 4 out of 5.
In today's game, you can never afford to get beat in the three-point battle.
You know, the only
Congrats.
way to turn around
Maybe been my best
by
game.
stopping the outside shot, not getting into a shootout. They're not going to out-shoot out this team.
Connaughton outside. Out to Portis. Oh, stolen by Harris. He got it up. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Milwaukee in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. And it's their three-point accuracy that has helped them build such a healthy lead. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second.
Throughout years of play, one thing that has stayed consistent in the game of James Harden, his remarkable ability to facilitate.
And Embiid throws it down.
Well, I tell you what, I wouldn't want to deal with Embiid as my assignment tonight. I mean, he's taking everybody to school. Stay out of the big fella's way because he's doing work. Boy, you love to see the aggressiveness, using the height advantage to hammer it home.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee. You got to admit that Harden just has a gift for finding assists, Clark.
Yeah, he really does, B.A., and it's so amazing to watch. I mean, he's a guy that specializes in torching people one-on-one. But he's also almost as good setting other people up. Maybe it all comes back to how good he is at reading defenders. And I think there's something to be said for that.
Now here's Melton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Back to Embiid. No good there. Great D that time from Antetokounmpo. Pass to Crowder. The three is up. On the wing, Crowder. Let's go with a three. On the wing, Crowder. Stolen by Harden. Now Embiid goes up, tries again, and the finish inside by Harden. Harden's got 10 points.
I don't think there's anybody who works harder for his points than Harden does. I mean, if he has to attack the glass to get him, he'll do that too.
Well, at least the D was going for it, but he got to the ball just a moment late.
Now here's Antetokounmpo. His scoring average of 31.5 points a game is fantastic.
Clearly out of sync to begin this half. 0 for their first 3 attempts. Boy, I tell you, the Bucks are a big, tough, physical team, even in the backcourt. That's part of why they won the championship in 21 and are contenders going forward as long as they stay healthy.
Woo! BA, that's lit. Ferocious all the way. Man, that was good.
Ammonia strong, we call that. Wear that rim out.
McDaniels, that's good. You know, Clark, on top of that physicality, the Bucks have guys who can stretch the floor now.
Yeah, it's a nice combination, BA. They can create space without having to play small ball. Not many teams can do that. Makes them one of the more unique squads in the league.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, a key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo, bam! Antetokounmpo has got 8 points in the quarter.
Set him up well there. Brook Lopez showing his vision and willingness as a passer.
Stolen by Middleton. Lopez with it. Picked up by Embiid. Shot's good by Connaughton.
Man, he's on fire. Playing patient basketball, not forcing shots.
And Philadelphia calls time here. Both teams deciding to change it up. There's a minute 54 left in the third. Pass to Melton. Back to Maxey. Now here's Embiid. Good work defensively by Lopez.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Allen with it. Kicks it out to Antetokounmpo. Stolen by Melton. And they're on the run. Here's Embiid. And Embiid throws it down.
Embiid showing you a little force, wanting to dunk it down whenever he can.
And he comes up with a bucket.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
You know, he should be getting extra attention from the defense, not less.
And Embiid throws it down.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. One minute left to play in the third quarter. Allen with it. Looking for his first basket still in this one. Antetokounmpo, right side. And here's Lopez from the arc. They still have time to make this a game.
But they really need to focus in because they let this game get away from them a little bit.
Lopez with the steal. For three, Allen. Second chance shot. Here's Matthews. And that one drops for him. Matthews got his first points of the night.
Yeah, Matthews, his effort is relentless. He never gives up on a play.
Carroll, no good.
It's Wednesday Night Basketball, live on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Brett Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. And a one-game homestand for Denver as the Nuggets will try to recharge their batteries on their home court.
Yeah, and Kevin, things are starting to get a little bit out of control for them. This losing streak is starting to become an embarrassment, and it's only going to get worse if things don't change.
Now here's Giannis. And the layup falls. Well, we've got a marquee matchup here tonight, don't we, Brent, with two of the top teams in the league set to go at it.
Yeah, this is one where you might put your phone on vibrate, turn the lights down a little bit, go ahead and have dinner early, because this one is going to be a great matchup, and you don't want to miss a play.
It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. And the wide open shot from Connaughton. And a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. The turnaround jumper. And it's Jokic missing.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And that one's good by Lopez.
And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
To halt the run. That's no good. Misses his first shot of the night.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable. And off the schneid here, 1 of 5, but that's a big one. One thing about Aaron Gordon that stands out is his insane athleticism. He's capable of some incredible dunks. And because he attacks that rim with such ferocity, it makes it special to see him go to the rim.
Here's Jokic after Drew Holiday's score. Caldwell Pope with a wide open look. And a miss there on the triple.
And even without that three-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
We've seen Gordon compete, Brent, in the dunk contest like you, and there are some who would say he should have won. What about you?
Yeah, you can make a strong case that he was robbed, and Aaron actually does. But we see that under the legs, leaping over the mascot dunk on so many highlight reels. Just a special athlete, and what a special contest that was.
Jokic, and foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That's on Brook Lopez.
Jokic doing a better job there of using his body inside and getting the angle, then finds his way to the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe. Here's Antetokounmpo, and the jam by Antetokounmpo.
I think Giannis loves that kind of stuff right there. His dunks sometimes get vicious.
Timeout is called. First of the game for the Nuggets. There's a minute 47 left to play in the first. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Playing games at altitude here in Denver, Brent. How does it affect the player?
Well, you could say it's mental, but I could tell you from experience, Kevin, it is physical. I mean, it does hit you. You got to get past that early burn before you can get back into the endurance part of your conditioning.
And the Bucks are on a tremendous run here. The most consecutive playoff appearances since that streak they had back from 1980 to 91.
The Nuggets trailed by 14. Jackson from long range. The Nuggets with another miss. Inside. Giannis dunks it down.
Really seizing the momentum of this game, but doing it with a methodical approach.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
Pass to Holiday. And that's a foul. It's called on Reggie Jackson. That is his first foul of the game.
His first personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Giannis. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Reggie Jackson.
More and more, it's about the maturation process of Giannis and his game. Learning now how to sell defenders with pump fakes.
And both free throws good for Giannis.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
To the middle. It's Solomon to Kumbo. Rebound by Smith.
Let's hope for his sake that he does not try that one ever again.
From deep, Green. And again, Denver, no good. Bucks leading by 18. Here's Antetokounmpo. Count that as his 7th field goal. 9 tries. He's shooting 78%.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. $15 seconds left to play here in the first. Pass to Porter. Trying to find Jokic. Gets it to him. Back to Porter. To end the run. It's not going to go for him. Here's Connaughton.
Porter bringing the D now. Some block shots, some turnovers he's creating. And he's coming up with stops.
Yep.
23.
And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And for the Bucks here, they've been putting a show on, guys.
Stingy on the defensive end in that first quarter. They were just getting up into people.
Just a great job, really, of making no way. And more, the confidence of Giannis to be one of those go-to scorers. We're seeing those signs.
Now here's Murray. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Crowder with the steal. And up the court come the Bucks on the break. Here's Antetokounmpo. And Antetokounmpo with the jam.
Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
You know, Brent, hard to believe that back in 2017, Giannis was winning Most Improved Player.
Well, it's been unbelievable growth, and it seems so long ago that Giannis came into this league, but we've been inundated with Antetokounmpo highlights in the biggest moment that the league has to offer, winning an MVP in the league, a Finals MVP. There's no question that Giannis has grown into one of the best that has ever played for the Milwaukee Bucks. Maybe one of the best ever.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, Michael Porter Jr. was a top prospect in his high school class, but his back injury has presented a constant challenge. He says, it changed my perspective. I'm just going to get up every day and try to be better than I was the day before. If I'm giving my best every day, then I'm good. Back to you guys.
Well, you hope he stays healthy. That has been a concern. Thanks, David. It's Brown on the wing. And stolen by Portis. Lopez outside. And Zeke Naji gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul. Greg, we know a lot of teams using former NBA officials now working as consultants to teach their players how the refs see the game. I guess always looking for that edge.
Yeah, Kevin, I think it's a great idea because philosophically sometimes as the rules evolve, players got to learn how to evolve with them. So not getting the calls you might expect, also how you communicate with officials. I think all of that stuff plays a big role in just furthering that dynamic between the officials and the players.
Here's Giannis. Score the basket for his 10th make. 10 for 12. 83% accuracy.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Crowder with the steal. Here's Giannis. And he goes right over Thomas Bryant. Slams it down.
That's some flashy stuff from Antetokounmpo. They're dicing up the D with the ball control.
Hey, Bryant, you look at the Bucks' recent success. Great coaching has got to be a big part of that.
Yeah, and if you ask Coach Bud, a great Giannis Antetokounmpo is something that's a big part of it, too. So expected to win. This team is hungry to get back and compete at the highest level. The coach gets overlooked at times, but Coach Budenholzer has done a great job with this Milwaukee Bucks team.
And so it's Jokic with the ball. He brings it up for Denver. They've got the Pistons ahead of them in their next game in Detroit. And that'll be game 1 of a 4-game road trip. And it's Gordon missing.
A lot of defenders choose to just back up off of him when he's in that tight, try to avoid the and one, and this time they're not backing off.
Jokic high post.
2 minutes remaining in the
This game he had 28 points. Shoots from 12. And his third shot of the night, no good, 0 for 3. Pass to Allen. The kick out to Crowder. And here's Matthews from the arc.
Wesley Matthews
Knocks down the 3 ball.
for 3.
Matthews has got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3. Now Gordon, defended by Portis. Back to Jokic. And the rejection by Giannis. And it's Contavious Caldwell-Pope with the foul. That's his first foul.
First personal foul. 4th team foul.
Closing in on 4 minutes played here in the second quarter. Here's Antetokounmpo. And the dunk by Giannis.
And their balanced effort at both ends has hushed this crowd.
All night long, in control of the pace, and you don't want to let go of that rope right now.
Second team.
One of the stars of the 2020 bubble playoffs, Jamal Murray.
I mean, remember, he had a 50-point game, and Murray averaged over 26 points, helped Denver make it to the Western Conference Finals. We saw Jamal take his game to another level in Orlando.
Jamal Murray more and more has come into his own as a player capable of shouldering the offensive load and being a leader for his team at times.
They could use a bucket. Drills the three-pointer. Murray's got himself going there. His first points of the game on the deep ball.
Good job reading the floor. Aaron Gordon solid at sensing when someone's open.
Portis for 3. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Here's Jokic. No good. Shot missing. Great D that time from Portis.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive.
And there it is for him. Allen's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, Giannis knows he's a magnet for the defense, and that time just got off the ball.
Here's Jokic. Porter inside. They get it back. Another shot. And that one's good. Jokic.
And you might need 2 guys to help get Jokic off the glass.
And the slam dunk by Antetokounmpo.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he... He's earning his points today.
And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks with a huge 30.
This is Brian Anderson with Clark Kellogg and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce with us on the sidelines.
And if you check out their upcoming schedule, it's hard to find an opponent that's going to stop this streak. I don't know that anyone's on their level right now.
And, you know, that's their attitude, too. I mean, they don't think there's a team in the league that can take them down, and that's a special feeling to have, that kind of confidence.
I think we can say that shot is well within his range.
Yeah, let's hope so.
And especially when he caps it off with the steady one-hand jam.
That one rocked this arena.
That's the kind of dunk right there that makes you think he's going to rip down the rim.
Now that is some real industrial size strength right there.
You know, Clark, only a handful of teams have won more individual MVP awards than the Bucks.
That's really interesting, B.A., that you mentioned that. But that's how it goes when you have players like Kareem and Giannis walking through your door. And who knows, Giannis might have even more in him before he's done.
Pass to Horford. Back to Brown. Shot clock at 6. To the paint. Antetokounmpo with the block.
You know, one reason Giannis has won Defensive Player of the Year is his agility and mobility. He can stay in front of guys and stay connected to shooters, too.
Now here's Tatum. And stolen by Connaughton. Oh, they get a hand on it. Tatum with a steal. From the arc. Here's Smart. And good work on the boards as they picked up the second chance points.
Second chance points are always painful. Have to make the effort to box out.
Hey, guys standing around spectating, I mean, you got to get in there and get tough.
And Giannis with the jam.
Middleton, a scorer by nature, that time showing you can find his teammates, too.
Back to Brown. Screen by Horford. Pass to Tatum. That shot missing. So Milwaukee will take it the other way. They couldn't put the pieces together, losing that last matchup with Phoenix.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
And, you know, one of the things about missing free throws is not only are you not getting points yourself, but it allows the other team to maintain momentum or keep a rally going.
Here's Tatum. The Bucks getting their last shot to go. Horford can't hit.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Perhaps the best trait of Giannis is loyalty, Clark.
Love that about him, B.A. We've seen others test those free agent waters. No begrudgment there, but not Giannis. Stayed in Milwaukee, a small market team, signing an extension in 2020, and then led the Bucks to that 2021 title. The Greek Freak didn't need to get to a super team to get a ring. He birthed and led a super team right where he was.
And Holiday powers it home.
Some nasty handles from Holiday, leaving the defense shaking its head and all.
Smart for 3. Hits the trifecta. Smart's got 5 points.
Don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul of the game. Milwaukee in the lead. Here's Holiday. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Those looks they're allowing are almost automatic.
And it's Smart missing. Milwaukee with the ball. Here's Antetokounmpo. His 4th make in 5 tries. Solid start for him.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Out of bounds. It'll be Bucks ball. Here's Holiday. Coming off a 12-point game. And Giannis with the dunk.
I tell you what, he clearly is one of the best players in the league who does not get the same kind of gas that other guys do. But there's no better all-around guard in the NBA than Drew Holiday.
46 seconds left to the opening quarter. Pass to Middleton. This one for three. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday.
You can't help but look toward their defense. And they're totally lost.
Well, everything's coming too easily. I mean, at some point defensively, you have to take something away.
Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He's certainly been cold this quarter, guys, but trying to shoot his way back into a groove.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Middleton's so highly productive and consistent. A steady contributor night in and night out.
It's Williams, high post. Pass to Brogdon. To end the run. Milwaukee with the rebound. And this is their first time matched up with the Celtics this year.
Yeah, we saw how combative yet enjoyable last season's series was. 2 very excellent teams going at it.
Exactly. They split the series, Greg. 2 elite teams and conference foes renewing that rivalry tonight.
Giannis Antetokounmpo has been on display.
24.
We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Bucks?
They've really been pushing that thing in the open floor, and so far, the opposition's not been able to slow them down at all.
And they've done a tremendous job just creating havoc defensively. Active hands have led to tons of turnovers that they've capitalized on.
Tatum with it. And Connaughton picks him up defensively. And it's Smart missing. And we're at the point of the season where we really start seeing teams dial in for the playoff push, Grant.
Oh, such an exciting time, B.A. And for some teams, the playoffs start now. We've got bubble teams in both conferences battling for positioning, and every game has playoff implications.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it.
Now into the lineup for the Celtics, Malcolm Brogdon.
Milwaukee in total control. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Portis. The shot off that time. Now Boston takes it the other way. Next up, they'll face the Timberwolves in Minnesota. They're kicking off a 4-game road trip.
Boy, Brown, not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
The shot misses. Nice D from Tatum.
That's going up against a defense that knows your tendencies.
Williams with it. Defended by Portis. Oh, nice shot by Brown.
Brown extremely accomplished down low and worthy of respect as a result. Destroys whoever tries to guard him in the paint.
Hey, guys, talk about silencing the critics. Tatum made first-team All-NBA last year and led the Celtics to their first finals appearance in over a decade.
And stolen by Brown. Pass to Williams. It's hauled in by Portis. Horford with a steal. Outside Tatum. Let's go with a 3. Boston again missing. You know, probably the biggest shift for Tatum is advancement at the defensive end, Grant.
Oh, no question, B.A. And that's imperative at the small forward position. Think about it. You have guys like LeBron, Kawhi, KD. Now Jason Tatum is in that elite two-way group as well. And you have to put Jimmy Butler in there as well.
Back to Horford. And Horford powers it home.
How about Horford showing you that he knows a little bit about elevation? Big fella bouncing to the rack.
Antetokounmpo outside. On the take. Over Williams. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And And last season, Giannis passing Kareem Abdul-Jabbar as the Bucks' all-time leading scorer. He wants to finish his career in Milwaukee, so that total bound to grow.
Grant, both Giannis and Kareem dominated the paint, but they get it done differently.
Yeah, that they do. Kareem, possibly the best ever in the post, whereas Giannis might be the most dominant slasher and driver in league history.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks. Well, Jason Tatum added muscle to his frame and layers to his game, but still not satisfied. He said, quote, I just got to be better. I have to elevate my level from being one of the top 10 to 15 players to a top 5 player. I got to make everybody else around me better. Brian, still work to do.
And plenty of runway to do it, Allie. Thanks. Outside White. Pass to Williams. Here's Hauser. 6 on the shot clock. And Portis comes to help. Crowder with a steal. Oh, and a fast break for the Bucks. Antetokounmpo with it. Lays it up and banks it in. Antetokounmpo has got 21 points in the game.
There are nights that Antetokounmpo can reach a level few have in NBA history. The MVP feeling it tonight.
1:11 left in the first half. To the left wing. 4-3. The rebound by Matthews.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
It was the exact same kind of offensive showcase for him in their last game, too. When it happens this often, that's not a pattern. That's a characteristic.
And he got the whistle. On the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on White.
Defense has Giannis well covered, but he gets physical right back and draws the foul in the act of shooting.
And you have to think that one advantage this Celtics team has is a deep roster. Lots of quality guys they can assemble different ways. They're pretty adaptable.
And there's the whistle. That goes on Jay Crowder. That's his first foul of the game. And the Celtics making a change here. Outside White. Here's Williams. Back to Smart. Clock at 6. Williams with the screen. And Smart gets the 3. Smart has got 8.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that's not the defense you need. You got to be tougher defensively.
Williams from long range. Oh, no good on the last second attempt there. And so it's the Milwaukee Bucks. They have a confident 20-point lead right now. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. All right, stick around. We'll be right back after this. And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it's been a runaway. And the call will be against Bobby Portis. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And here's Brown for 3. Rebounded by the Bucks. Their next game playing at home as the Pacers come to town. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them. And Giannis Antetokounmpo picks up that foul. That's his first foul. And the Bucks making a change here. There's Tatum with the 3. It's hauled in by Portis.
We know how good a shooter he is. It's frustrating for him when he's not able to knock down that kind of wide open look.
Pass to Allen from behind the arc. Williams grabs the board.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Back to Tatum. And Williams punches it home.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that too, watch out.
Here's Portis. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
Crowder outside. Plenty of space. He gets it in there. Crowder's got his first 2 points.
Well, I'm not sure how that one found the bottom of the net, but hey, you take it when it comes.
Tatum from long range. The shot won't fall. So Milwaukee will take it the other way.
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
Grant, we always talk about great footwork for post players, but how about perimeter players?
You know, I'm glad you brought that up, B.A. Great perimeter players have elite footwork. The footwork helps to create the opportunity to score, whether that's shooting a 3 off the dribble or even in the post-up. Great, elite, fantastic, iconic guards who could do it all have superior footwork. Believe that.
You know, for this Bucks team, they seem to play together as well as any team we've seen recently.
Yeah, this team has a bunch of players who complement each other very well. And they've got so many different ways that they can play on the floor. That's what makes them so successful. Well, that and Giannis.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And Grant, last season, Drew Holiday winning the NBA Teammate of the Year award for the 2nd time.
Yeah, and in 2021, BA, he got the NBA Sportsmanship Award, too. So needless to say, Holiday tremendously respected by his peers and known for his dedication to others.
And Milwaukee has possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 15 points. Pass to Lopez. 4 on the clock. The drive by Holiday. He hits it just before the shot clock expires.
He's never in a hurry. Great patience that time from Holiday. No rush, even though the shot clock was winding down.
Here's Brown. He's covered by Holiday. A nice shot by Brown.
Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the continuity for the Bucks is a strength. Chris Middleton said, quote, "We've been through every type of situation, so you know what to expect. There's no need to worry about failing because you know what you need to do." Brian, some call it corporate knowledge.
Well, key aspect when it comes to NBA dynasties. Thanks, Allie. Down low. Here's Lopez. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Lopez has got 5 points now in the quarter. Here's Brogdon. Rebounded by the Bucks. Pass to Lopez. Puts the move on. Williams grabs the board. Boston with the ball. And here's Brown for 3. The shot, no good.
And their physical dominance has been on display. A 10-rebound advantage is a good indicator of how this game has gone.
Boy, what a brain-neutral pass that was. I hope he learns from that one. My goodness.
Here are the Celtics with the ball. Here's Hauser. Off target from outside. Middleton, a good look. And the baseline jumper goes down. Middleton's got 6.
And what's working here, each guy is willing to make the next pass.
Brogdon. Great D that time from Middleton.
Well, you will not see that from him very often, especially right at the rim.
Pass to Lopez. From deep. It's hauled in by White. 16 seconds left in the third quarter. And Boston calls time here. So it's both teams making substitutions here. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. There's 14 seconds left in the third. And here's Holiday. He's got 10. At the end of the third quarter, a huge lead. This one may have already been decided. The Bucks on top, just dominating this one. And we're
55.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. That'll be a 5-second call. You look at players migrating to bigger markets. Clark, would a franchise tag help small market teams retain talent?
You know, I don't think it's as simple as that, B.A. Each individual player looks at things a bit differently. I know it's a challenge for small market teams. It always has been. But some guys are comfortable being one-team guys in small markets as long as they feel like that team is pushing towards being the best that it can be and having a chance to compete at the high level.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds.
Hey, it's obvious when you're down, you can't afford to make mistakes, and he's made a few of them tonight.
Milwaukee with the ball. And the foul called on Mike Muscala. That's foul number 2 for him.
It's just a bad foul. Gotta be smarter than this.
Straight frustration right there, and I agree with you. Self-control of your emotions, a must-have if you're going to play winning basketball.
A clear look for Antetokounmpo. Nice jump shot from the top of the key. Antetokounmpo's got 26 points. They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it inbounds in time.
And in the last 2 possessions, they've painted a picture of what not to do. Just way too loose with the basketball.
Now Holiday. Six to shoot. Takes the 3. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
Time called here. The Celtics decide to talk it over. That'll be a 5-second call. And as the NBA becomes an increasingly global game, Grant, there's a component of international relations that has to come into it. What are your thoughts about this?
Well, it can be tricky. I mean, it's a challenge. You have to respect people's cultures and way of doing business. But yes, the game, I believe, also can play a role in bringing cultures and different countries together over the love of the game of basketball.
The Bucks need to get up a shot here. And the Bucks hit again from deep.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, hey, they've been clearly the better team.
Well, guys, if you want to know why the score is what it is, look at their turnovers this quarter.
That's been the culprit, the turnovers. I mean, TOs, those kinds of mistakes, have really kind of drained their confidence to this point.
Here's Holiday. All sorts of time. Rebounded by the Celtics.
And the defense gets bailed out by the miss. He usually converts that.
And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
It's hard enough to win in the NBA, but when you turn the ball over, it's much harder.
Well, you put yourself in a tough spot. I mean, 8 points yielded off turnovers this quarter already.
Pass to Matthews. And players weather some verbal abuse from fans on the road. Clark, we've seen some of them say they'll mirror that energy. What do you think about that?
Well, I tell you, it's interesting, Brian. Clearly, fans have a right to cheer and say things, but they can't be abusive. And just because you buy a ticket doesn't give you a right to treat the players as if they're not human. And we've seen fans cross the line in that regard. That's unacceptable. As a player, your impact is best felt on the court, so you have to control your emotions. But the fans and the venues have a responsibility to make sure that people who have a ticket act as they should for having that ticket, not feeling as though they can do or say anything they want to the player.
Holiday with the ball. Jacks up a three. No good there. And the Celtics going the other way now. Now here's Muscala. And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. Grant, when you see players make that leap from star to superstar, think about guys like Giannis and Jason Tatum. I mean, what is that step like? You did it.
Well, it's interesting. You know, you come into the league and you have success right away, but at some point, everything just clicks. It could be year 4, year 5, year 6, usually in that window where now you figure things out and now you take that next step and become elite. Now, BA, you know, I'm hoping that things start to click with me in my golf game. It's been about 4 or 5 years there, too.
Superstar status is not in the cards for you on the golf course. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for the 8 seconds. The Celtics making a switch here. Here's Milwaukee. Good momentum, 8 straight points.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Bucks.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so they powered through to their 51st win of the year.
It's just the start of this season series with 3 games left between them, but it must feel great to take the first meeting.
And it will be a fight. When you see an opponent that many times, it's inevitable that those games take on a little extra added meaning for the players.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Boy, from a scoring standpoint, he was absolutely sensational. Made the game look easy tonight.
Pass to Middleton. That one falls. Nice feed that time from Holiday.
3 points.
And guys, that's got to be the dagger. This is how you finish a game.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.